My dear students, good morning to everyone. Today we will have a glance at the novel The English Teacher by R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan is one of the distinguished Indian fiction writers in English. He is recognized among the trio Rajarao Mulkraj Anand and R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan has written many novels which represents realistic view of Indian society. His novels are very popular, particularly Malgudi Days, The Guide, The English Teacher, The Vendor of the Sweets, etc. In most of his novels, there is a depiction of national movement, and in the later novels of R.K. Narayan, we have a depiction of city life and mildly we notice the urbanization, how the people who migrate towards the city leaving their villages in search of work and prosperity. But his early novels truly represent Gandhian era and Gandhian principles. In this context, the best quoted novel is The Vendor of the Sweets. It is written truly based on the principle of Mahatma Gandhi, simple living and high thinking. The present novel, The English Teacher, is an autobiographical novel of R.K. Narayan. Most of the incidents that we read in the novel resemble personal life of R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan, he came from Tamil Nadu, but he settled in Mysore. He was a professor of English, and what the problems and predicaments of an English teacher in India is truly exemplified in this particular novel, The English Teacher. The novel is not so great in as a true form of literature, but to understand R.K. Narayan and his motives in life, we must read this novel, The English Teacher. Ever since Macaulay introduced English education in India, it has been taught and learnt without any argumentation. As being an English teacher, for the first time, R.K. Narayan felt it is simply the waste of time and energy to teach Indian students the alien literature, that is, English literature. Instead, he preferred to teach Indian English literature or Indian literature. This experience he got out of his many years of teaching experience in schools and colleges. He was very much rejected the system of education. In the novel, he display that his view. Indirectly, it proves that he is against the teaching of English literature and language in Indian school curriculum. Apart from this, the novel also brings out some of the interesting autobiographical elements relating to R.K. Narayan. He is very sweet and happy, brief life with his wife and also a daughter. And the later part of life, the writer dedicates only in the memory of his dead wife for writing. The novel brings us interesting character, that is Mr. Krishna, who is the principal protagonist of this novel, and who is staying at hostel during his education career, And also after the college he remained in the hostel as he became an English teacher at Albert Machine College. He studied Albert Machine School and colleges where he himself became an English teacher. His life was not much significant until he gets married. He was a quite ordinary teacher. He used to read Carlyle, Milton, T.S. Eliot, and many other writers and get them by heart, impart that to his students in the classroom. He was not interested to take a extra class, though his seniors objected him not working properly. Even many times he was warned by his principal. He was getting frustration because he was not up to date. He was not updated his teaching career. But he used to get a 100 rupees as his salary. That was a handsome salary on those days to lead a quiet and comfortable life. So he accepted that profession of a teacher. He was living in a hostel, quite idle. He was not so active. Get up late in the morning, prepare himself to college and goes to college. After returning the college, he used to chat with his colleagues in the hostel. Physically, both intellectually, he was growing lazy and he wanted to change his lifestyle. One early morning, he got up and went for walking along with the Saryu River. For the first time, he was exposed to the beauty of a river, birds, and all other farmers who were moving towards the field early in the morning, and he decided to change his attitudes. And that was a turning point in the life of Mr. Krishna. Then, meanwhile, his father wrote him a letter that he would take his wife and daughter to Malgudi. He was leading a quiet life of a bachelor, though he married Susila, and though he got a child of 2 years, Leela. He had no responsibility. They were growing in their parents' house, but he was alone. When he got 2 letters, one from his father, another from his father-in-law, he decided to make a home in Malgudi. Then he searched for a new house at Malgudi and finally he was able to get a house in Malgudi. Then he one fine day fixed the date. He called for his mother who came and prepared everything. He shifted his bachelor life from hostel to his newly rented house at Malgudi. Then his mother helped him to organize or to arrange the house. Then one fine day he invited his wife and daughter. They came to live with him. His early domestic life with his wife in Malgudi was quite pleasant, was quite happy, he was quite lively because his wife Susila was very beautiful lady. She knew she used to understand Krishna and his profession. And they had a very pleasant life, happy life. There was no much conflict between them apart from one or two minor incidents. And as they are living happily every day in the evening, they used to go for walking and they came return. Whenever they get bored, they go for Ananda Bhavana restaurant and they had their tiffin there, breakfast there. Many times they used to go to film theater and one film we know that he took her to the theater and they saw a beautiful movie and whenever is unpleasant. He used to spend loneliness in his room. Their fare was better. Everyone looked at them when they are walking in the street. As his fortune growing, one fine day his mother told him that she was going to send an old woman to take care of their daughter in the absence of him in the college. And she sends an old lady to assist this family, and old lady came, and she was quite dominant. She used to take care of every household. She let Susila and Krishna free for many hours. He used to write a poem and read in front of his wife. She used to appreciate the poem. So their life was moving and moving. After few years of stay at Malgudi, Mr. Krishna was quite comfortable both with his wife and with his friends like Rangappa, Shastri, and all other colleagues in the college. But unfortunately, what happened? One fine day, one fine day, his father wrote a letter that how long he would stay at the rented house.